All right, I'm this Todd here once again with TrueBed. It is April 18th, 2026. Just finished the live study. Now we're going to try, see how beautiful it is here now in the springtime. Just stunning. It's one of the great things about living in Virginia. The absolutely beautiful plants, flowers, trees that we have here. My neighbor always puts on a show with her garden. Just spectacular. Incredible azalea bush there, which we're famous for. But we're gonna walk here and try to get a clear shot of the sky. Sun has just gone down. It's about 7:50 p.m. here in Virginia. Now what's happened is the sky has just gone opaque, as you can see behind me there, behind the trees. Now normally that crescent, I will see that crescent just above those treetops, but there's a little bit of light in the sky, so I'm gonna just hang out here for a few minutes with you. I just did the live study on the sun has just gone down, so it is the seventh day. The rest day has ended. Now we're in the first day of the week, and also it is the 16th day of the count to the Feast of Weeks. So very important things have been going on in the last two days, last 24 hours, 36 hours. With I explained about Genesis 1 verse 14 with the signs and seasons and days and years for our sun and earth and moon. And instead of talking about it, I wanted to get out and show you in person. And obviously you can do this yourself and think about things in a different way. I don't think we're going to be able to see it. The crescent's already been seen. It was seen in Palestine. It was seen in the Netherlands. And as I said earlier in the study, it doesn't matter to me where it's seen at, as long as it was seen somewhere. So that's about the location normally where I see the crescent. I'm on my street here in Mechanicsville, Virginia, just north of Richmond. So the sun's gone down. It was clearly seen in Israel and in the Netherlands. We should see it here. So I'm gonna just continue walking here and just kind of fill in a little bit. We do go by the observable new moon crescent for our biblical calendar, which was done in the time of the Messiah and the apostles. They did not have satellites and radar and telescopes to identify. You can't see. What I'm trying to say is we go by the crescent as you can see with your own eyes, as opposed to the conjunction, which is invisible. So and that's what I'm waiting for. I don't need NASA to tell me when I can see the new moon crescent. But you do need NASA when you are living your life and you have your calendar going by the conjunction, which you cannot see from the Earth unless there is an eclipse. Then you can see it. You can see the eclipse, but you cannot see you can't see the moon otherwise, because it's invisible from our location, which I've been through many times. So yeah, the sky is pretty opaque right now. I'm not sure we're gonna see the new moon crescent, but we're gonna look. We'll try to see it. So, but it's a beautiful night here in Central Virginia. You got about a 20-minute window after sunset to see the crescent, and then the moon will go below the horizon. So the moon follows the sun exactly in its orbit from our point of view. And so the moon, once you have the location of your sunset where the sun went down, well, you know, when we're looking for the crescent, that if you know where the sun went down, you can be assured that the moon is going to be about in that same location. So it follows the same path through the sky, and that's what we're looking for. And you can see the trees have bloomed. Just incredible how thick they are. So one of the things I like about living in Virginia are the seasons. They're very profoundly distinct. We actually had a real winter here this year with snow and ice and everything else you can imagine. I can see one star, which is a very good sign. You may not be able to see that on the camera. So if I can see a star, I should be able to see the crescent. So right about there. I'm not sure if you can see the star or not. Normally you'll see a star first. That's actually probably a planet. I'm not sure which planet that is. Could be Venus. All right, folks. It's been about 15 minutes after sunset, and the clouds are just going to impede my ability to see the crescent. But we did try, and it doesn't matter because it's already been seen. It was seen in Palestine. It was seen in the Netherlands. Hoping to see it here. I'll give it a few more minutes. Nothing to lose. I got plenty of battery power. I'll just keep walking. Look how beautiful my neighbor's plants are. She does a great job. Beautiful azalea plants here. When this thing gets fully bloomed out, it'll just be incredible. So if we were going to see the crescent, now would be the time. And it would be right up there, right above my neighbor's house. Normally where I see it. I can see that planet distinctly. I don't know if you can see it. It is just below that white. Yeah, there it is. I can see it on the camera now. So I think that's Venus. That's not a star, that's actually a planet. So that's about to locate. Oh, there's the crescent. Yes. Yes, there it is, right. Oh my word. Fantastic. Just there is our planet. Look at that. That gives real meaning to Genesis 1:14 right there. You see how fortunate we are with that cloud layer. That is spectacular. Happy, and you can see the bats flying around, just fantastic. Look at this. You're getting the azalea tour and the bat tour and the planet tour, and now you get the moon tour. And you can see the whole moon. Just incredible. Look at that. When you start doing this, I'm telling you, it brings Genesis 1:14 alive. That just came out. I've been here for 12 minutes now, my phone says. And I've been looking at that exact same spot on this recording. That's a brand new crescent. It just became visible. You can see what I'm saying now about the amount of light in the sky. If there's too much light after sunset, you will not see the crescent. So the sun has gone down now let's say the sun's gone down 20 minutes now. So that's how dark it had to get in the sky for me to see the crescent where I'm standing, and there it is. So that shows, this is a perfect example. You do not, and there's the planet, and there's the moon, the crescent. So this really does bring Genesis 1:14 to life. And since the sun has gone down, now it's a new day. It is the first day of the second biblical month. And it is now the 16th day of our count to the Feast of Weeks. Just profound. It was worth the effort to stay here and to see this. After all these months of not seeing the moon. I'm sorry if I'm getting excited. I get really pumped up when I see the crescent. And what it does for me is it ties me to the universe and to Scripture. It ties me right to Scripture as a human being. So it was worth the wait, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Happy new moon day. Happy count to the Feast of Weeks. And it's just great to be alive. This is Todd Kallenbach. I'll talk to you soon. Keep the faith. All right, folks, it's Todd here with True Bread. Again, just briefly gonna shoot about 30 seconds of video here. Just astonished to see this. I was going to the store, not expecting this at all. Look how beautiful that is. I thought it would be down by now, but there she is, just spectacular. Just saw the planet with it a minute ago. Perfect example of a new moon crescent, just seen around the world. Now it's seen here. So there she is, beginning of the second month. Todd Kallenbach. I'll talk to you soon. Y'all keep the faith.